How you doing, everyone? It is the Get Loud podcast with Jinx and Smoot, presented by SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders.
Yes.
We'll get into it, but I cannot wait to ask you about Christmas and Santa Claus. You have no idea how excited I am about this.
Yeah, you know, I turn to Smoota Claus every year around
Oh,
this time.
Smoota Claus.
Yeah, I turn to Smoota Claus, man. You know what? I remember when I was young, and my mom would be like, when you get older, you're going to love to give more than you receive. And me as the only child, I'm like, never. Never will I want to give. But, you know, as I got older, I love to give. It ain't
Absolutely.
nothing like putting a smile on a kid's face, somebody unexpected that didn't think they was going to get a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, that's how I know I'm matured.
I was the same way. Now, I wasn't an only child, but I was the same way. I was like, no, I'm always going to want all these gifts.
I
always.
want the gifts.
Yes,
I want
all
the
of them.
gifts, but it ain't nothing like seeing them kids rush open and tear them, you know, the gifts open. And I was like, I was a little diabolical in mine. So I used to like poke a hole. Like while my mom was in work, I'd poke a hole in the present. Then I'd get a flashlight. And if you poke a hole in it with the flashlight and put the light in there, it'll light the whole box up and tell you what's in it. Oh, I had all kind of diabolical moves. I was never waiting till Christmas to see what I got. I always knew. And I always knew I was going to get a football. And I used to tell my mom to stop wrapping it. Because it looked like a football.
She would just wrap the football?
She would just wrap the football. And I'd be like, every year.
This is a football.
I get a football. Stop wrapping it.
Right.
Just put it right there where you always put it at and let it be. Because I know that was the one present I got every year. The most consistent present was a football. What was yours? What's something that your parents just repeatedly got you? I don't care. Maybe a mic.
Bad cologne. Bad cologne.
Was it Stetson?
Oh, my. I had some Stetson, though.
Oh.
One year I got a stocking stuffer it was called Savage.
Yeah.
But they put an accent on the last A to make it Savage.
Savage. I do remember Savage.
Oh, and I remember I was in the supermarket like 2 weeks after Christmas, and that was like $2.99. I was like, this smells like gasoline. And that's why.
When I had the cool water. You remember the
cool water? Cool water, yes, sir.
I had the cool, spread all over your neck and your back, everywhere. Just cool water
People
everywhere.
would douse themselves in cool water.
Well, cool water, I think, was the first cologne for teens.
It was nice, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because we didn't have a cologne for a long time. Your uncle wore Old Spice, your daddy wore Stetson. But it was never a young person's cologne until Cool Water came out.
That's right.
And it only was for teeny boppers, all right? Everybody in my high school, you walk down the hall, you smell Cool Water. Yep. Like everywhere.
Rap songs used to rap about cool water back in the day.
First of all, do they even still sell it? Like, how did it ever go out of style? Like, you would have thought our generation would have been like, I only rock Cool Water. You know, just like our granddaddies stayed with Old Spice. Yeah. We didn't stay with Cool Water.
That's true. Yeah. And it sounds smooth.
Yeah, like somebody came with, what we gonna name this?
Cool water.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't get any surprises this weekend out in L.A., unfortunately.
Yeah, we didn't.
Loss for the Commanders, fifth straight loss, officially out of playoff contention. Let's try to find some positives here, and then we'll dig a little bit deeper. Yeah. I will say it was good to see Terry go off and do his thing.
141, good to see him get the ball through to him like he did, go up there and get them balls, show people that I'm a top 10 wide receiver. And what I do love about Terry, he ain't going to bicker. He won't say nothing if he ain't getting the ball. Very Santana Moss in that way. I'm just here to go to work, and if you get me the ball, you don't. If you don't, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I know if it was me, I'd be like, you know, somebody throw me the ball. I need the ball to prove my worth. You know what I'm saying? So good to see Terry make some plays. Good to see Payne make some plays. Good to see us try to come back in the game. Don't give up, because at this time of year, it's testing your mental fortitude. Like, you got to ask yourself, not only am I playing for the name on the front, I'm playing for the name on the back. Like, you got to realize, all 32 teams watching this film wondering, am I going to sign you or bring you in next year? So everybody like, the team done checked out. Never will we check out. We have to continue to play this game the way it was supposed to be played. And yesterday, we let one get away. We could have won that game.
Yeah.
We could have won that game. And I think that's what got the fan base in an uproar. We're so close, but yet so far away. Like, trying to identify where are we. And I think that's confusing the fans right now.
I have a question. Maybe it's a little odd, but you obviously play for your teammates, you play for yourself. Yeah. You're trying to get a paycheck. But it also sometimes I feel like maybe depends on where you're from. Have you ever been in a situation or known someone who said, I'm from here. I'm from this area. Like, I'm playing for my city. Like,
Yeah.
I'm playing for my people here.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. A lot of players play for the city. That's why I say the name on the front of the jersey represents the city.
Yeah.
And you're going to play for them and you're going to rep them because a lot of your division games come up at the end of the year. You still got the Cowboys coming up.
Yeah.
You know, you win 2 of them a year. People can forget about the other 15 games. So that's the thing about it is, yeah, you're going to play for that self-respect, and then you're going to play for your fan base and the people that you love and you care about. But it comes hard because losing is contagious. Like, it's one of those things, it's a stank around it.
Yeah.
And the only deodorant for losing is winning. And at one point, you have to do it because people understand they playing for next year. We're always playing for next year. Because not for long is what the NFL stands for. Like, that's the keynote speaker right there. Not for long. You will not play this game forever. So the last taste you leave in someone's mouth that's who you are.
You always hear the phrase, you can learn how to win. You can also learn
how to lose.
Yeah.
Losing can become a habit.
Yeah.
Like, some teams find ways to lose. Like, the Falcons found a way to lose to the Carolina Panthers. Like, found a way to lose to the Carolina Panthers. That's a habit. That's a habit. You can only change that by getting that taste of winning in your mouth. Once you get that taste in your mouth, it becomes addictive. And you got to have people that play consistently. And I think that's what we ain't had. Like, I think everybody on the team has been up and down this year.
Yeah.
Like, even Deron Payne, he'll come and take over for a whole series and come up missing for a couple of series. Even Sam, go out there, throw for 400, come back, throw for 150. Like, show us the standard. Like, that's what we want to know as the fans. What is the standard? And I think that's what we got to find. That's what we got to set here.
You mentioned Sam. Jacoby Brissett came in, looked great in relief.
Yeah.
And this is going to be something the fans debate.
I
knew as soon as it happened, I thought, oh, here we go.
Don't do it. Listen, we all got a spare tire in our trunk. We don't need that spare tire until we need that spare tire. Until the original tire goes flat.
Yeah.
Sam was flat. All right? We put in the spare tire. It got us home. We're going to put back on the original tire once we get it plugged and fixed. And that's what you need to understand. The most popular person on every football team is the backup quarterback.
Yes.
Because he has the greatest what if over his head. All right? And then he'll be on the team for 10 years, probably play 4 games, come in them 4 games, relief pitcher, enter the Sandman, and he comes in and wins the game, walk off. And now he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
No, that other team did not plan for him. They did not study him. When he came in, they started to play very blah defenses because they didn't know what to expect from him.
Yeah.
All right, so that's why the backup quarterback always looks better than the starting quarterback in certain circumstances. It's because we don't plan for the backup quarterback. I'll never forget, we playing Pittsburgh one year. Me and London them on the field. Oh, it's a brawl at FedEx right now. We end up taking out Ben Roethlisberger. Took him out. We get back to the huddle. I'm like, London, it's time for us to eat now, baby. They put in Byron Leftwich. And I'm like, you know what? It's time for us to eat. Let's go get these balls back. A quarter later, we down 20. Like,
Byron can play,
Byron came in there, and we hadn't practiced for him. And it was just laying it out there. Because we wasn't prepared for him. But we love playing backup quarterbacks, good defenses, but the amount of circumstances you find yourself in.
When it comes to Sam in particular, this might as well be his rookie season. I know he's
This
not,
is
but it's his rookie season.
This is a rookie season.
So you always hear this with any player, particularly quarterbacks who play their rookie season. They hit that rookie wall. You've heard that expression before. Is this kind of what's happening with him where he's kind of just, at least this season, hit the ceiling a little bit and he needs an offseason of work?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he's hitting that wall. And then realize that after you get sacked 50-plus times, that wall comes to you. You don't need to hit it. The wall chasing you.
Point.
All right, so, and I did feel like yesterday he looked a little sluggish. Even when he run, he always run with this little waddle anyway. But I didn't see the giddy up in it yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, I could see his body starting to break down a tad bit. And that's what happened, man. People don't understand. The tackles and sacks that this guy has got up from, I have gave him kudos all year long for that. But I knew at one point, when is the body going to start to show fatigue? Yesterday was the first time, I think, all year to me Sam body showed fatigue. And it showed it. It was lethargic.
Yeah.
He was lethargic. And that's what happens in this season, man. And people don't understand. Then they added an extra game to make it 17 games. That's even harder. So, I give props to Sam. Yesterday was not one of his better performances. All I want the fan base to do is relax. Jacoby Brissett is a backup for a reason. All right, calm down. Let's finish this season. See what we got in Sam. Move on from there.
Sam naturally has taken a lot of hits this year and needs to work on getting rid of the ball sooner. We all know that. But doesn't he need to do a better job of sliding, avoiding contact? These young cats come in, especially, and he will take, which I appreciate, but he's a quarterback. He's got to protect his body.
I'm trying to think. I know the hit he took early in the year from the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was getting back up from that one.
He's taking a few of those.
He's taking a few of those. Oh. But you can't learn that on the sideline.
Yeah.
He has to learn that playing the game of football. And I think, situational, he is learning. Like, the NFL a little bit different than college football. The players are a lot faster, a lot more aggressive, and they attack a lot more harder. And I think what he has to learn also is not only protecting himself outside the pocket, he has to learn how to protect himself inside the pocket. If it was up to me this summer, I would send, especially if I'm like, this is my quarterback, I would I need you and Tom Brady to do some workouts together.
Yeah.
I only want you to learn I need you to do it with Tom Brady and anybody that know how to do the cha-cha. I need a dance instructor because he needs to learn how to maneuver the pocket. He needs to learn how to stay looking downfield, but I can feel it. It's a feel. It's like a sixth sense. He has to learn that sixth sense of maneuvering the pocket with his arm strength and with his talent. It'll take him to the next level.
Yeah.
It will skyrocket him to the next level. You can see sometime in the pocket he panics.
Yeah.
Like where he sometimes can't see. I throw a little Drew Brees in there. Learn from Drew Brees, not how to throw over linemen, how to throw through them. Find passing lanes. Learn how to get different arm angles and get everything there. I think he got all the weapons in the world in his repertoire. Finding out when to use them and how to use them, I think will take Sam to the next level.
We talk about next level?
Yeah.
Talk about Honda.
Please.
Oh, come on.
I'll do it.
Let's feel the power of the CR-V hybrid. I love Honda. The Accord hybrid. Honda's most electrifying vehicles yet. Find adventure in one of Honda's rugged SUVs and trucks like the Pilot Trail Sport, Honda's most rugged SUV ever, or experience the absolutely thrilling performance of the fun-to-drive Honda Civic with an available, if you want it, turbocharged engine. Get power, performance, and ruggedness with Honda. Find the Honda perfect for you at your local Honda dealer.
Pull up on them. All right, pull up on them. That's what you do.
And we can't forget about our good friends at RTS. Recycle Track Systems, transforming the way commercial businesses and communities manage waste and recycling. They combine the power of AI with premium customer service to optimize waste pickup schedules, ensuring timely and efficient collections to keep our neighborhoods cleaner and greener. Visit rts.com to learn more about how they can help your business manage waste more responsibly.
And December is the biggest recycling month of the year.
Is it?
Well, because of Christmas, all the gift trading, stuff like that. You got all the wrapping paper. You got all the boxes. You got all the cardboards. The most shipping month of the year is December. So, yes, more recycling this month than any month of the year. And by the way, speaking of gifts, did you know this trivia?
Okay.
No, I'm going to ask you first to see can you answer it.
Okay.
What's the largest gift ever gifted?
I will guess the Statue of Liberty. Is that right?
Yeah, you are right.
Got it.
Gifted by the French. You understand?
That's right.
Yeah, you understand. The largest gift of all time is the Statue of Liberty.
People forget that. We didn't build that. The French gave it to us.
They gave it to us. Like, way to start a country. By the way, we're going to send y'all a woman that's over 1 million inches long, tall, just huge. Yeah, largest gift ever gifted, French to the Americans, Statue of Liberty.
That's a great trivia question. Yeah. I was bragging about you this week, and somebody asked me about the pod, and I said, listen, Fred knows a lot about a lot, and I told them the Vietnamese cave story. I was like, you got to look this up, because I looked it up, and I was like, I don't know, Fred, and he was right.
Listen, man, I know a lot of useless information. Like that's why trivia. It's a couple things. You know, how you mark things down in your life. I always did it. Like I had the NFL and scratched that off already. I wanted to go on Jeopardy. Alice Trebek. I really did. I still do.
You could crush it.
I can crush Jeopardy. And what else did I want to do?
Fred, you would be good at Jeopardy. I'm not kidding.
No. I enjoy questions.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoy trying to figure out the what, the why, the how. And I watch History Channel so much.
Yeah.
Like, even my kid be like, again? Like, every day. Like, I like to soak in information.
Yeah.
Man. I think it's good. I think it's healthy.
No question.
Yeah, and I'm going pro bowling. That's what I want. Pro bowling, PBA.
So how would you grade the Commanders' defense? We've talked about the offense.
Yeah.
And once again, I feel like two things have been killing this team. One is we definitely know explosive plays.
Yes.
And third down conversions in particular in this game. The Rams again and again and again got it
Well,
done.
I can tell you this. Matthew Stafford, you want to talk about a quarterback, and I know people never gave him his props in Detroit, but if you see the angles, the strength he threw with yesterday. I remember one play, he was in the pocket, flat-footed. He was throwing it to the right side of the sideline. I know for a fact it was like a 20-yard throw.
Yeah.
He didn't even step into it.
I saw that play.
Just
I thought he was throwing it out of bounds.
No. Just laser right there. Like, sometimes people do not know how good these quarterbacks are. Matthew Stafford is a blessing to quarterbacks. And going against him and slowing them down. I can say this about this. This defense, and I know it don't look like that on the outside, has played a lot better since Coach Rivera took in over this defense. They are more in tune on what they're trying to do. They're way better in the red zone.
Yeah.
Like, they've been better in the red zone. They've been crossing their T's and dotting their I's. We just ain't had the people stepping up, making game-changing plays. Like, that's what the Rams did yesterday. They had people step up with Cooper Kupp. I know there was a busted coverage right there. You cannot have that. Like, I know y'all were tired and repetitive hearing us saying it, but the top 5 defenses I was on, we didn't have busts like that.
Yeah.
We were always on the same page, had the same synergy, knew where we were supposed to be at. You're going to have to beat us physically. And I think that's what it is. Yesterday, we got beat physically and mentally. Like, you cannot have that happen, not Sunday in and Sunday out, because then you're not giving yourself a chance to win.
Yeah.
Defense got turnovers. We've been asking for turnovers.
Okay.
They got turnovers. Offense got to put points on the board. I don't care if it's 3. You got to put points on the board when we get turnovers. So when I look at the defense, I thought it was a great surprise seeing Deron Payne line up at the defensive end. Watch him dominate a couple tackles. I thought that was different. Nice wrinkle, Coach Rivera. Like I say, red zone defense. You can win with what they played red zone style against the Rams. So defense, not so bad. Offense shows up some games, score 40. Defense nowhere to be found, give up 50. All right? Defense, shit somebody down. Offense, nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
When are we going to have a complete game? And I think that's what the fans want to know. When are we going to have one game where everybody shows up and on the same page?
I know Montez has been traded. Chase has been too.
Yeah.
But it feels like, am I wrong in saying there's some depth there too, and obviously some talent? Are you surprised we haven't seen more from the D-line this year? They'll flash, but I was hoping to see more consistency.
Well, not consistency. We want to see them dominate. We want to see
I'm hoping for consistent, you know what I mean? Because I thought I was going to see domination.
Well, dominate. For them to dominate, they also got to have individual games. It ain't too many individual games we can say this person dominated. Like, I can't say Payne didn't dominate in Denver. He only had 2 drives where he dominated. Allen, I think John has been hurt and ain't saying nothing. KJ Henry, he flashes.
Yeah.
He flashes. Anytime I watch a game with KJ Henry in it, he flashes a lot. Jones flashes. So you got flashes, but they young. I'm looking for them to be inconsistent because they are young. So I know how we felt about the D-line coming in, but it's all 11 have to play. The D-line can't sack a quarterback if we ain't covering on the back end. Yeah. The back end can't get interceptions unless the quarterback is uncomfortable. The D-line does that. The linebackers can't make plays if the D-line is letting the offensive line get second level. So it's one of them things, damn that we do, damn that we don't.
One guy I do want to highlight was Khalid coming in yesterday for Jamin Davis.
Khalid played some ball.
He looked very good.
He swapped paint yesterday. That we call it swapping paint. He was swapping paint yesterday, and he was running sideline to sideline. He's a guy that we've been wanting to see play, but because he's a wheel backer, and Jamin Davis starts at the wheel, we haven't been able to see him play because Jamin was taking all the snaps. But Khalid showed you that he can play. The question is, can we play both of them at the same time? And that's the scenario you're missing right there.
Time to pay some bills again. And this time, I'm giving you the honors, my friend, because you've been crushing these each and every week.
I try to. The Get Loud podcast is brought to you by Bet365, the official sporting bet partner of the Washington Commanders. Bet on a range of NFL markets with Bet65 app. Craft your own personalized bet slip with parlays. Access thousands of games with live streaming. Place your bet before the match or place your bet during the game. It's up to you. Download the Bet365 app today. Join 80 million members worldwide. Age 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Virginia. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. MWAA. We don't travel to escape life. We travel so life don't escape us. We dream of places anywhere in the world, and in a blink of an eye, we're there. That's the wonder of flight. All you have to do is decide. Where to? Dulles International Airport. Let your imagination soar. Book your adventure today at flydulles.com/nonstop.
My guy.
I try.
Crushed it.
I try.
Let's talk about Christmas first.
Oh!
Then we'll get to the Jets.
Oh!
We'll get to the Jets in a little bit.
We can talk about Christmas. I'm a Christmas guy.
I love Christmas. And I just realized Smoota Claus is
It's
a real
always
thing.
that. Yes, I've been Smoota Claus a long time. It started like way back when I was playing. I used to like call Tigger on the radio and have him pick
Big
out.
Tigger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have him pick out 5 or 10 families, and I would like go to Henry Soul Food and get them to cater the food for Christmas Day for these families. And I would go out myself and I would buy gifts for them, and I would just deliver the gifts. Nobody, just me. I deliver the gifts, sit down, talk to them, and I would just go to these houses and do it. So it's always been, I always like to give, and that's the thing. The original Rudolph.
Yep.
Is my favorite. I do not like any of the remakes. It's something about that creepy animatronic, whatever they were using at the time.
Yeah.
Like even the Abominable Snowman looks.
Yeah.
It's a creepy, but good thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's different, man. But I felt like I broke some spirits this week. But I know I lift some spirits up.
Oh, no question.
Because it was like, because they had to stand in the line to come to Santa Claus. And some of these kids, especially like the 4, 5, 6 years old, they'll just break line and just take off running. I have a whole family there taking a picture of them, 2 kids just busting and running, Santa Claus. I'm like, yeah, it's me.
What's the best Christmas gift you've ever received? Could be a kid, adult, doesn't matter how much it was, how little it was. It just struck a chord with you.
Best Christmas gift. I think I would say my daughter, my oldest child. Because I think her mom told me on like Christmas Eve that we had a baby.
No, it's beautiful.
And my daughter, I was like, a daughter teaches you how to love.
Yeah.
And I thought that was the best gift that I ever got. I don't think it's nothing physical that I got. I keep telling you about that anonymous football I got every year from my mama. I thought that was the best physical gift I ever got.
Yeah, sure.
Because she just kept reinforcing, I believe in you.
And this is who you are. I believe this is who you are.
This is who you are. I'm not going to shy away from getting you this gift each and every year, no matter how old you get. Because, after a while, you just really want money.
Yeah.
When you get in your teens, just give me money. She would always reinforce it with that football. So I always looked at that. But I say my daughter, Paris Smoot, is my favorite gift. What about you?
Oh, man. See, I was going to name an actual gift because I don't have children. So you went with a child. I'm like, remember that time I got that CD player? I was like, no,
what about that VHS player?
I was like, don't tell this story. Don't tell this story. You know what? We got to thank Anna, our producer, Anna Newkirk.
She did get us gifts.
She did.
Hey, I got a primetime cap. Colorado, even though I'm a Mississippi State Bulldog, it will be rock because I am a Deion disciple.
Yep.
All right, he gave me my number 21, gave me my Jordans to rock while I played, gave me his locker, so she don't know how much that means to me. Thank you, Anna. You are a good gift giver. She also gave it to me in a happy birthday bag.
That's right.
That's what made it even better.
Because it's not your birthday.
No, listen, that's something that I would do. Hey, listen, I'm the ultimate regift.
Oh, really?
I collect stuff all year. I go to events. swag bags.
You're going to give Springs a gift card in his bag, aren't you?
I am. Like, listen, I trade gifts with him every year. I get him a card, and I think this, people, is the ultimate test of people when they say it's the thought that counts. I want to put it to the test. So I buy people gift cards, very extravagant gift cards, Louis Vuitton, Gucci. I put no money on them. Now, y'all ask me, how do I do these things? I actually go to the line, go in these places, and when they ask me it, and this is when I have to, like, whisper to the person, how much money do you want on the card? And I'd be like, $6.
I don't know how you do
$6.
Do you make it a weird amount just to mess with them? Like, not even 5, you're like, I give you 6.
You know what? I go up every year.
432.
Whatever, because some cards won't. It's a max. I mean, not a
minimum,
max, but it's a minimum you got to put on there. So I try to stay away from those cards, because Sean Spring is very pretentious, and I know this. I play off of his hubris. All right, I know him. When he goes into certain stores, he got his pinky up. He's that dude. So I only give him cards that I know he's going to attack ASAP. Last year, I got him Louis. I know him. He went into the Louis store, because I get a call every year. Hey, man, I'm in here trying to get this shirt. They say the card ain't working. I'm like, it worked. It worked. It's working too.
It works just fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's nothing on there, dude. And every year he falls for the same thing. Like, he called me 3 days ago. We trading gifts this year again? Yes, we are. Yeah, like, it's something about that other 364. He just totally forgets that I do this every year. And I do it. I got a couple of friends I do this every year. I send them cards. And I think they just get caught up in the now.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man, I can't believe this dude. And send me then I always put a letter to my friend, my ride or die homeboy. The least I can do, get you a pair of Gucci shoes. I'm going to let you pick them out. So I think you got to be kind of diabolical in your gift giving. The older you get, more diabolical.
I had to give Anna credit, because now I'm going to say something I know she's not going to like. Sorry, Anna.
Yeah.
Worst Christmas song right now. And I know what you're going to say, and I think it's Anna's favorite, so I had to balance it out.
Mariah Carey.
There it is. I knew it.
All I Want for Christmas. And I don't know if it's – I started off loving it. It's just had this feel to it.
Yeah.
But now I go into – shopping areas and shopping, and that's all I hear, bamming through the speakers. I go to the grocery store, Mariah Carey. And then it's like, where's she the rest of the year?
Yeah.
Like, it's just Christmas pop up, and it's just F on the shelf, it's the snowman, and it's Mariah Carey. I'm just about to throw up. Just Mariah Carey, Mariah Carey. No, I don't want it.
You're force-fed it.
I don't want it anymore. All right? Then we watched that flick of her trying to sing.
Oh, where they stripped away the instrumentals, and it was like, all I want for Christmas. And then she's like, is you. I was like, whoa.
That's the real Mariah. That's the real Mariah Carey right there. And you know she sat down in her dressing room before it and told them, you know what? Could y'all take the seeds out of my grapes? All right? Could you purify my water twice? All right? Matter of fact, could you get it flew in from the South Pole? Like, you knew it. Over the top. I can't take it anymore. All I Want for Christmas, I'm tired of it. I'm through with it. What about you?
So I think you're with me. I'm the same way, where the song itself was a good song, but it's overdone so much. Like, here's how you know a song is overdone. I don't ever have to play it once during the Christmas season.
I don't.
You know why? Because I'm going to hear it all the time.
Starbucks.
No matter what. Everywhere.
I don't care.
I like the song, but it's like, I don't have to play it. I will hear it.
And it's to the point now, though, especially as a grown-up, I kind of just blab it out. Like, I'm like, I'm through with Mariah. Why can't some new artist, somebody, come up with a new track?
I read an article, and I forget what it said. It was a few years ago, and it said, why hasn't there been a great Christmas song written since All I Want for Christmas Is You? That's a very good question.
Yes, and where's the Kelsey brothers when we need them? All right? Nobody else can come up with it. Matter of fact, my favorite Christmas song.
Yeah, favorite. Let's go favorite.
My favorite Christmas song has to be in Hollis, Queens, eating collard greens.
Wait, what? I don't
Run
know.
DMC.
Oh. Run DMC.
Run DMC, the Reverend Run.
Run.
The original rap Christmas Carol and the only rap Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Hadn't been one after it.
It's true.
It's only one that is my favorite.
You know what mine is?
Yeah.
It's old school. Burl Lives. Have a holly jolly Christmas.
Why?
And in case you didn't hear, because it sounds like Santa Claus is singing it.
Well, the Temptations. Now, I love their Christmas songs, all right? So it's certain people, like, that'll make me cry. You put on Temptation Christmas song, now I just be walking through the grocery store crying and stuff like that. It's just emotional, all right? That one to do it. I like the one because we played that one at the stadium the other day with Run DMC. I thought it was good. I seen the kids jamming to it. So I'm like, this song is aging pretty well. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But Mariah, I'm through with her.
You through with her? You done?
I'm done. I need something else. Like I said, I need somebody else to make a song. Even if you remake a song.
Yeah.
I just need another voice. You telling me that we're so badass in the past that nobody can outdo us? It seems to be that way because Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stallone, all the bad ones, all the action actors, they still action actors because the new school ain't taking over.
That's true.
All right, so you telling me in music,
it's a good point.
Y'all cannot replace us? You have to. Somebody got to do it. Taylor Swift.
She's the only one who could do it, honestly.
No,
as much as I hate to admit it, I think she's the only one that has that power to make. She would make a great song. I think she's the only one who captures the public consciousness enough to make it happen.
Well, we need you, Swift. We need the Swifties to tell her that we can do it. Justin Bieber?
Here's the thing. When you see Justin Bieber, image has a lot to do with this, okay?
Yes. Not Frank. See, Frank Sinatra could serenade you. You know, like, some people had this, I'm finna get it to you Christmas style. like, Beebs don't have it.
Nah.
Beebs walking in like, nah, man, we don't even celebrate Christmas no more.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll be a dude. So I can't say Beebs. Because I think whoever is a male sing a Christmas song got to be a crooner.
And there's not many male crooners out anymore.
It's not.
It's a lost art.
You couldn't let Prince do it because then it'd be like, okay, this too edgy.
Prince would make it sexual. You know,
too edgy.
Yes.
All right, so it's like, who today would I say, you know what, Jinx, I'm throwing a Christmas party. You wouldn't believe I got him singing Christmas songs.
Bruno Mars, maybe? Bruno can sing.
But it seemed like Bruno just started dancing and elves will just come out of nowhere. Before you know it, we got a flash mob in there. I don't know. Maybe Bruno Mars, but I don't know. It might not be smooth enough.
Yeah. All right, let's think about it. And we'll talk about Honda.
Yeah, let's pay some bills.
Come on, let's pay some bills. Feel the power of this CR-V hybrid and Accord hybrid, Honda's most electrifying vehicles yet. Find adventure in one of Honda's rugged SUVs and trucks like the Pilot Trail Sport, Honda's most rugged SUV ever, or experience the thrilling holiday performance of the fun-to-drive Honda Civic with an available turbocharged engine. You know the drill. Power, performance, ruggedness with Honda. Find the Honda perfect for you at your local Honda dealer.
I heard Santa Claus has switched from a sleigh to a Honda.
He cares about the environment. He cares.
That's the only way you can get around the world in one night.
Yep.
One tank of gas.
Also, the sponsor of this pod, SeatGeek. Come on now.
Yeah.
The official ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders.
Yeah, my guys.
The deal is finalized, guys. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to stay up at night sweating it. The newest member of the Commanders family. Get used to the name. You'll be hearing it throughout this season and throughout this pod, whether you're buying or selling tickets to Commanders games or any other event in the DMV or the North Pole.
Yeah.
SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders, so Commanders fans can fan.
You know, even if you buy tickets to a Mariah Carey concert.
Yeah, I like how you go concert. Like she can't see it. A concert.
Because she ain't going to do no concert. She ain't got it no more.
Whew, we coming strong against Mariah.
I like Mariah.
I do too, but I get it.
Mariah.
I get it.
But, you know, now that we getting older, we can step back and look back and say, you know what? Like they say, Fred Smoot ain't got it no more. Can't play football no more.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I think you still got it.
I'm 44.
Right.
I'm not mad that you say that. Everybody has to retire at one point. And sometimes people don't know when that time is came.
Yeah. Commanders Jets, Christmas Eve.
Ah, yes, the gift that keep on giving.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. Put it like this. At the beginning of the season, very high hopes for both teams. One lose the quarterback, one trying to find a quarterback. Both think at the time they have top 5 established defenses. Both figuring out the offensive line. Both tons of skill positions. Wide receivers, running backs, tight ends. Only to have that smile turned upside down. That's a frown. Yeah. Now, somebody got to win this game.
Yeah.
All right. Zach Wilson, concussed.
Trevor Siemian.
Northwestern's blessing. All right. So it's one of them things where sit back, watch, enjoy. Like, please don't wager on it. It would probably be one of the hardest games to bet on. It's one of those games you want to see people get better. You want to see guys go out there and make plays. Of course, you want to see guys. You want to see the team win.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, you want to see the team win. The Jets are going to come in there and try to win the game. Believe me, they will not come in there. They will not lay down. It's going to be one of them things where you will be challenged mentally, physically, emotionally. Can you get up to the games when you're not going to the playoffs? That's how I'm judging you right now.
Yeah.
Can you get up when you're not going to the playoffs? Because when the years come that we go into the playoffs, the amount of people I'm going to lean on.
I wanted to ask you about Quinnen and Quincy Williams.
The brothers.
Yeah, brothers playing on defense. Hey. Quinnen plays on the D-line. Quincy's a linebacker. And
I wish I had a twin brother, Cedric, that played. Yeah.
Cedric Smoot?
Yeah, Fred and Sid. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Fred and Sid.
Yeah, I would love to be like
Double trouble.
Yeah, I would love to be the right corner and my twin brother is like the left corner. So I could be like, yeah, you just got beat. I am the better twin.
Well, we've seen all sorts of brothers play in the NFL. Even like Kendall Fuller right now. I didn't realize.
No, Kendall Fuller is like 4th generation NFL.
Crazy.
Daddy, uncle played. I think the auntie got 10 years in the league as a running back. Like the Fuller family. And crazy. They all go to Virginia Tech. All right, so they have they way, they blueprint to get to the league. I played against a lot of brothers. I played with Champ Bailey, against Boss Bailey. I played Sharper brothers, the Barber brothers, to a couple Barber brothers with Sean Barber and his brother. Then I played with Tiki and Runday. Yeah. So it's something about it's bloodline.
Yeah.
It's bloodline. But I could only wonder how it feels to play with a brother on the same team, same defense, knowing that we've been practicing in our bedroom and backyard since we was like 5, 6, 7, talking about I'm Jerry Rice, I'm catching his pass, you this, and now to get to live it. And how proud of you got to be as parents.
Oh, my God. And you don't have to do that split jersey thing either.
No.
Just put on your Jets jersey.
No, you just put on one number in the front, one in the back, Williams on the back.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. But also the stories you get to tell your kids. I played with your uncle. Me and your uncle played.
Oh, man.
Like, it's laying such a blueprint right there. So I always wonder how I feel. But Quinnen and Quincy, they seem to have fun doing it.
Yeah.
Like, I done seen brothers fight on the sideline.
Yeah.
Because some ain't going right. They seem to play off each other. Then they got a great dynamic. One is the big boy. One is the linebacker. So they're not really in competition. But they are in competition.
Yeah.
So I think they more work together than against each other. But I done seen that dynamic go plenty of other ways.
They'll have that natural chemistry, like you were saying, because they've been playing together forever. Now, I know Ced didn't make it to the league.
Yeah, Cedric didn't.
But who was someone you played with where he might not have been your brother, but he was your brother, like you got each other and you could read each other's mannerisms?
Me, Sean Springs, and Sean Taylor.
Yeah.
We basically spoke sign language for 4 hours every Sunday. We could literally, if the man is in motion, I'm looking at Sean, either Sean. We don't need checks. We had already been watching film all week together. Yep. We gonna do this on this play. We don't need to talk. We found like the more we can hide our signals, the more we can use them for 4 quarters. All right. Simple things. I could look at Sean and just tap the back of my leg. Sean Taylor knows I'm finna play on top of Smoot because he's not backpedaling. When I slap my thigh, that means I am finna go get this ball, and they're going to have to beat me deep, and I need you back there. We had all these verbal keys, verbal signals that made it easy for us to play together. We had brother synergy. And I thought it was the easiest. My easiest time in the NFL was playing with those two guys because we had that synergy and we played so fast. And it allowed us to not second guess anything, but it also allowed us to be my brother's keeper. That was all our thing. We protected each other.
Yeah.
We knew nobody's getting a 10-year career if if one of us keep giving up something. Like we're gonna have to give some to take some in this situation. So me and Sean Sprees most definitely, and Sean Taylor, brotherly communication. We can do it non-verbally. We can do it verbally.
No question.
We can do it over time. We went to the sidelines. We always had a plan. And I think that's what our defensive backfield has to get to here. Y'all have to have a plan for every situation. Like, it ain't nothing we ain't seen. We see a bunch patch. We already got a plan for it. We're going to box it. All right, if they're going to stack the receiver, we got a plan for it. Blue, you go down, I press. You play catch. All right, so we had a plan for everything, and I think it comes from repetition. Also, I can say this about Sean Springs, very high IQ.
Yep.
And I don't want to say that about Ohio State Buckeye, but you know what I'm saying? Very high football IQ. Makes it easy to play. I learned a lot from him. Stole a lot of tricks of the trades from him. That's what you call synergy, and that's what you call being able to work together.
And isn't that the ultimate form of communication? And I've experienced this too, and albeit in a different field, where someone can look at you, they can give you a point, and you'll be like, I got you.
I got you.
I know exactly what you're going to say.
We on the same page.
Yes.
Like that look just told me 300 words.
Yes.
Yes. And I'm good with it. And that shows that y'all love what you're doing, first of all, that you care about what you're doing, and you want to dominate what you're doing. Because if you don't have it, you ain't got a chance with the receivers. You ain't got a chance with T.O. and Randy Moss and all these guys if you don't have that type of communication.
I know a lot of fans out there frustrated, and rightfully so. I get that. It's been disappointing. But you can always take things at the end of the season and say, all right, this is a positive. We can build on this. This is something moving forward. What's the one thing, the most important thing to you that you want to see on Christmas Eve?
I want that game I've been asking for, where offense shows up, special team shows up, defense shows up.
Yep.
Show me the ceiling. I done seen the floor. Show me the ceiling. Like, put 4 quarters together. That's my challenge for the team. Can you put 4 quarters together for this last hoorah, this last run? Can you show us who you really are?
Looking for an early Christmas gift against the Jets.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, my man.
Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody out there, man. Humbug.